Breaking news today. In southern Gaza, Israel has issued an evacuation order for Khan Younis. Residents of Khan Younis, the biggest city in southern Gaza, have been ordered by Israel to evacuate their homes. Because Israel launched a ground operation against Hamas, hundreds of thousands of people fled northern Gaza and are now living in the city. Military operations may soon shift south of the Gaza Strip, according to the new order. In response to Hamas's 7 October attack on Israel, which resulted in 1,200 deaths and over 240 hostages, Israel claims the objective is to eliminate the terrorist group. Since then, Israel has killed over 12,000 people, including 5,000 children, according to the Gaza Health Ministry run by Hamas. A local health official reported that 26 people were killed on Saturday after a residential building in Khan Younis was struck by Israeli missiles. Israeli officials have remained mum on the matter. There have been leaflet drops in the surrounding area, though, urging residents to seek refuge in shelters. People are being asked to move. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's advisor Mark Regev told U.S. network MSNBC on Friday that while it's not easy for many, the government does not want civilians caught in the crossfire. An Israeli official expressed concern that civilians caught up in the crossfire might be a problem. In order to clear Hamas militants from underground tunnels, he said Israeli forces would have to advance into the city. He went on to say that he was pretty sure the people being asked to leave won't have to move again if they headed west, towards the Mediterranean Sea. Mr. Regev stated that the places they were instructed to relocate to would, hopefully have tents and a field hospital. However, no announcements regarding such plans have been made public, and it remains uncertain whether such facilities could accommodate more than 1 million evacuees. Help could be delivered, as quickly as possible, to the western regions, according to Mr. Regev, due to their proximity to the Rafah border crossing with Egypt. A humanitarian catastrophe has gripped southern Gaza and the rest of the Gaza Strip since 7 October, when Israel imposed a full-scale blockage. Water, food, and fuel shortages, along with worries about healthcare facilities and sanitation conditions, have been reported extensively. Israel has been relentless in its airstrikes over the Gaza Strip and its ground invasion into northern Gaza, leveling a large portion of Gaza City, the largest city in the enclave, to rubble. Overcrowding is a big concern in Gaza, where the UN estimates that at least 1.5 million people are internally displaced. The United Nations, hospitals, churches, and other public buildings have become safe havens for many. Recent clashes have largely revolved around Al-Shifa Hospital in Gaza City, which Israel claims is home to a command and control center run by Hamas. However, Hamas denies this. Israel has not yet presented substantial proof to support its assertion. One journalist who departed from the hospital told the BBC, "We raised our hands and carried white flags," adding to the reports that hundreds of people departed Al-Shifa on Saturday. The Israeli Defense Forces, IDF, have refuted reports that they ordered the hospital's evacuation, but they have acknowledged the director of the facility's request and have announced a secure route for patients and staff to use in their departure. The hospital is still caring for 120 patients, including premature babies, according to Hamas officials. Additionally, there have been reports of heavy casualties at a United Nations school-turned-shelter in northern Gaza. Israeli forces attacked the Al-Fakora school, killing at least 50 people, according to the Gaza Strip's health ministry, which is run by Hamas. This information was relayed to the AFP news agency.